Okay, would you like me to follow you? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now Paul is taking us back to show us a rifle taken from a Japanese sniper that was actually sniping at Paul and a Marine on Guadalcanal. And he's going to show us that rifle and bayonet right now. And there it is.
And I also got his sword.
Okay, let me... Talking about light here. Thank you, sir. Okay. And he's got the sword. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look at this.
This is the rifle.
There's the rifle. Let me get a
with
good...
With the bayonet on it.
Yep.
That he fired at us and hit just within his arm's reach.
My goodness.
And I've got a few rounds of ammunition for it.
Wow.
And this is also the sword. Now this is not like the swords that you read about that are worth quite a bit of money, because this was an enlisted man's sword.
They were all pretty
the
well...
officers were more decorated.
Yes, and their military and their culture in general put a lot of stock in swords, didn't they? Yeah.
Hard to get it to open.
I haven't...
Probably 70 years since you... There you go. Wow.
That's the sword.
Ah, that's nice.
Heavy-duty steel.
Pull the
Very
blade
heavy.
up so you can see the blade.
It's heavier.
I'll
As a
come
matter
in
of fact,
close.
I'll show you a comparison between their sword and mine.
Okay.
And here's mine.
Here we back off and see the officer's sword here. Now, quite a bit of difference, of course, in weight and size. The
Yes.
Japanese sword actually being probably used for chopping down trees as well as standing inspection.
Yeah, probably the difference in the handle, but
Yeah.
the weight of the sword is much heavier
Oh, sure.
for the Japanese sword.
Wow. May I I don't want to lift it, just this way. Don't let yourself. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, thank you. Now, come in on this. This is nice. I like these. Okay, there it is. And that is L.P. Mankin, Captain, 1937-1958. 37. That's when you went in the Navy.
Yes,
What-
I went in the Navy in 1937.
What, that is great. I'm glad I came in here after all, Paul. What did you, let me turn around so I have you again. What did you do? As an enlisted technician, what did you do? What was your
I was a
enlisted?
radioman.
Radioman, okay.
Yes, I was a radioman.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I made first class and when I went to flight school. So I was an RM1C,
Right.
radioman first class.
Mm-hmm.
When I got my wings, then I was a RM1C and AP.
In parentheses.
Aviation pilot.
Uh-huh.
Of course, after that, they figured out how do you promote a radioman who is also a pilot,
Right.
because he's a good radioman or a good pilot. So they decided that's a conflict. So they eliminated the RM1C, and I became an AP, first class.
Aviation pilot first class.
And then, well, they did make chief, so I was a CAP, Chief AP, Chief Aviation Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there I got a commission.
That's wonderful.
I was,
were you married? You weren't married then? No.
No, oh no, I was...
Just a young Lee Paul Mankin sitting on his aircraft carrier waiting to launch. And I love that picture of you, you know, that the paper had.
Oh, I see, yes.
I'm looking behind you, I see, that looks like maybe, was that Henderson Field there?
Supposed to be. I had a friend who was an artist, and I asked him to paint a picture for me of the way it looked when I got my zero.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he painted, and of course that's supposed to be Henderson Field, because it was right off above Henderson Field when I got him. And when he crashed, he was only about 2 miles south of Henderson Field.
That is something. That Guadalcanal thing went on and on. I know it was a long program, long campaign. Well, thank you very much.
This is the
Oh, here.
squadron
Okay.
of Fighting 5.
Fighting 5. Wait a minute. Yeah, the enlisted squad. Let me get in right here.
I wasn't enlisted. I was the only enlisted. I wasn't the only. There's another enlisted. This man was enlisted.
Okay.
And here's the Leroy C. Simpler. He was the skipper, and he's the one I went to see in the Pentagon when he made captain.
Okay. And that's, which one is that now? You show me.
Well,
Which one in front?
right back there with no
the
hat on.
Second. Okay.
He's the skipper,
Mhm.
and that was me.
Let me see
Baseball
that.
cap
I'm
and
coming in on you here. Coming in real close.
dungarees and the chambray shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Good looking young man right there. Looks like the guy in the picture in the newspaper.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
this is on the carrier.
That's VF5.
VF5, yes, Fighting 5.
And there is a great picture of the F4 Wildcat again.
Yes, that's the Wildcat.
And that is an actual photo of you taken where?
Yeah, on the carrier, just sitting on the carrier deck.
All right, we're going to come in on that one real like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, Jerry, you're shaking. I can't hold these things if I do it with... and this is... what are we looking at here?
He's on the
Oh,
right.
that's at Sand Point Naval Air Station, Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
when I received my Distinguished Flying Cross.
Okay.
And that's it up there.
He's on the right.
Yeah.
Coming
And the
in.
gold star in the ribbon in lieu of a second Distinguished Flying Cross.
Uh-huh. Yeah, looking mighty good there. And this is... Oh, here we go. We get this. There we
Those are the
go.
wings I got in when I finished flight school, and I've had people write and ask if they could have my original wings.
Oh,
They
no.
wanted them
Really?
as a souvenir.
No.
And
That's, they
course,
have
I
the
wrote
nerve
back.
to ask for that.
No, you don't ask for someone's first pair of wings. And there they are, the ones you were a first-class pilot, first-class radioman,
radio.
and you won these very wings right here. Now this is really historical for me as a man who's been teaching his students for 14 years about the enlisted pilot program,
Yeah.
and how so many went to colonel and general, and now we have a man colonel, I guess if you want to call it the equivalent of colonel,
Equivalent.
and going to
Those are my actual wings I received when
that
I
is
graduated.
great. I am so honored to have this, Lee. I am. I call you Lee and Paul. This will be on the tape too, I don't care. But it's Lee Paul. You prefer Paul.
Yeah, he goes by the name of Paul, but
Okay.
I go by my middle
legal
name.
names is Lee Paul.
I'm really amazed that you've got these wings here, and you know, they didn't get given away or lost. And again, this rifle and sword that the now unfortunate Japanese soldier who tried to kill you himself winding up dead. But
Even a
that's
souvenir.
the way you've got the souvenir of the attempted murder weapon, or whatever you want to call it.
You
By
see,
the
it's
shot that just missed him.
it's pretty well beaten up. He's
Climbing in trees with it, you can imagine.
yeah.
You know, the Japanese, I was watching on TV not too long ago, their technology, I'm going to turn this, let me get this off, and just say to Mrs. Mankin,
He was
just I'm going to say goodbye for now until tonight, on video anyway, and you're just such an attractive couple.